Gem or junk? What's up, everybody? ReviewFix.com editor-in-chief Patrick Hickey Jr. here, bringing you another edition of Gem or Junk. This week we will be discussing the NES wrestling game Wrestlemania. So this was a huge deal when it was originally released. 6 WWE superstars. I'm pretty sure most of them, if not all of them, are WWE Hall of Famers, are featured in the game. Cool things about this game was every performer had their own theme music. Away from that, I couldn't get into this game. So it's basically strikes. There's no real grapples to my best knowledge. Guys do running attacks, and they can go off the top rope and things like that, but it's basically like a Johnny Rod's, 1980 slap punch kick fest. When I was a kid, I used to love to play this. Oh, the guy's turning a different color now, which means he's got half his energy. Like, this game brings back so many memories. As you can just see, Macho Man's glasses just went through the side of the ring, so that's how you got power-ups and energy and things like that. So there goes my cross. You know something, brother? And that was basically it. It was just strikes and 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to be able to kick out. That sucks. Oh yeah, the Macho Man cream of the crop. So anyway, you have beaten. Yeah, so it's basically telling the computer that they've beaten me. But anyway, this was one of those Acclaim wrestling games back in the day that it didn't necessarily matter if it was good or not. And I just want to let you guys know that just because you see a wrestling game on the NES doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. So there are plenty of fantastic wrestling games on the Super Nintendo, and I will say eventually one day I will get around to doing the WCW wrestling game on the NES that's actually decent. It has more wrestlers, and you get to pick which maneuvers you want the guys to do. Look at Andre the Giant. I can't walk because I'm so big and fat. I look like Jackie Gleason. Poor Honky Tonk Man. But it's like you're playing this game, and he looks like Bluto from Popeye. He's using his head. It's like the character models. Like when I was a kid, I was kind of like, oh look, it's Andre the Giant. Like it kind of made you think that this was cool, and things that still don't make sense to me. They didn't make sense to me when I was a kid. That's like, how come the time isn't moving? It's locked at 0. And how come the entire game is in color? I'm just beating his ass right now. But how come the pictures of the wrestlers are in black and white? See, things like this I hated because you're basically trying to line up with the other guy. Yeah, I'm done. He's gonna pin me. Maybe I could kick out here. Come on. Yeah, oof, lucky. Probably not gonna be able to kick out again. My legs are under the rope, ref. No, I was screwed. Tonight on Raw, they're gonna take care of that and fix that. So it's like, I love how people complain about WWE 2K16 and 5-Star Wrestling and all these wrestling games. They say they're not realistic. When I was a kid, this is what we played. Like, every single game you had to enter your name. Like, we didn't care. Why would we have to enter our name? All these little doohickeys to kind of take away from the fact that the game really wasn't that good, I'll do one more. I'll do like Bam Bam versus who's the guy? Because there's only 6 guys in the game. So I think it's Ted DiBiase. Money, 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 money. So it sucks though too, because they tell you who the managers are for every wrestler, but there's no manager. Like, it would have been cool to see like Oliver Humperdinck and Virgil and Jimmy Hart and Miss Elizabeth like just on the side walking around. But the character model for Bam Bam Bigelow is so bad. He looks like a mole that's on fire, or like one of the bad guys from Legend of Zelda that shoot the arrows. I must say though, like, I'm a big Bam Bam Bigelow guy. I loved his work in WCW. I loved his stuff in ECW. He's the man. This has probably been my best match so far. I'm kicking ice. I'm gonna get the win. The one thing that I hated about this, I think it was down and B to pin, and I always had problems pinning people. Like, they would get up, like, right away, even though they had no energy. And see what's happening now? See, DiBiase is just walking around. So if you look at his energy, it's going back up. So this game used to cater to people that were like the ultimate troll. So if you were getting your ass kicked, and you just walked around and avoided them, you could stay in the match. And then what you could do is you could slowly but surely hit them, bring down their energy, even things out, and then it's like a brand new match. So yes, there was some strategy here, and as you can see, that was pretty cool, running like Sabat kick there. So you had your running moves, you had your running grapples, you had moves off the top rope. I'll go off the top rope now. No, of course I can't because I'm getting hit in the head. But and I need him down really to go to the top rope, and he's got too much energy still. But you could do a bunch of little different things here. Overall, though, I have to say that, like, if you're nostalgic, you should get this game just because, I mean, who wouldn't want the first WrestleMania game on the NES if you're a hardcore wrestling fan? If you're actually buying this to play it, on the other hand, and you plan on playing it for more than, 7 minutes, then you're not really going to get too much enjoyment out of it. So, overall, I'm probably going to have to say, maybe if I could get the pin, I'd make it a gem. Come on, baby. Come on. Get back over here, you reformed priest person, you. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard the story about Ted DiBiase. He used to spend a lot of money. He was, like, engrossed in his character, and then he found God, and blah, 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 blah. Come on. All right, he's down. Let me see if I can pin him. I didn't press the button fast enough. So, nah, we're going to have to make this, one junk, sadly. But, don't let that be the reason why you don't pick it up. It doesn't have too much going on aside from the fact that, like, do you guys hear the music? It's a pisser. But anyway, it's not as good as the games that they're based on now, but it's still got some fun moments. Regardless, it's still junk. Gem or Junk is brought to you by Brooklyn Video Games, where you can buy, sell, and trade your favorite video games and systems. For more information, head to www.facebook.com/Brooklyn Video Games or call 347-314-3267.